Every year, I get to lead a team who coaches hundreds of leaders who are in your shoes, who are starting a group or restarting a group. And so today, if you're leaning in to begin a group for the first time or the first time in a while, thank you so much for showing up and for leaning in. For the last 16 years, I have also been in your shoes of leading a group and have wondered some of the questions maybe you're wondering, like, is anybody going to show up? Or is this going to be worth people's time? Maybe you've wondered if you have what it takes. Maybe you're wondering if people are going to connect. Maybe you're concerned that they might form a clique, or if they're going to click at all. Maybe you're worried that the conversation might stall out, or maybe that the conversation might get heated. For all of us who are leaders, we wrestle with this idea, or at least I do, that I want my group to be great. And my guess is that you want your group to be great. You want your group to be great, not for you. You want your group to be great for them. You want group to be worth it, for it to be worth the drive across town, or to clean up that living room, or to log onto Zoom and be able to take the time to connect relationally. You want it to be worth it so that people are growing spiritually, are making friends, are making this experience worth the time and investment. So what I want to do over the next couple of videos is share ideas that we've learned from leaders about what makes group great. What makes a great group? Well, let's start with this. What is the role of a small group leader? At the end of the day, what is it that you as a small group leader do? And what is it that you are responsible for? Well, here's how we think about that. Here's your role as a small group leader: to provide an environment where people can pursue authentic community and spiritual growth. Authentic community and spiritual growth. Let me break that down a little bit. Authentic community is being real as we grow and supporting others as they grow. It's being real. It's being the real you. Let me tell you this, people want to connect with the real you, not with the ideal you. The pressure is off for you to be perfect, for you to have all the answers, for you to have it all together. Not only is God's grace going to get to move through you and your imperfections and you don't have it all together yet, but you want your community to lean in and show the real them so that real, authentic community can happen. All right, so we have authentic community, and next is spiritual growth. Here's what spiritual growth is. It's a growing faith in God expressed by a growing love for God and others. Spiritual growth is not the same thing as just learning more. No, it's taking what we're learning and applying it specifically to being more loving towards other people. So here's where we're going: authentic community, spiritual growth, and we're going to do that by creating consistent environments. So over the next 3 videos, what I'm going to do is share 3 things that you're going to do in each of your group meetings. Those things are: you're going to connect, learn, and apply. You'll connect, learn, and apply. And in this first video, I'm going to talk specifically about how we connect. Connecting often starts in the kitchen where you're eating snacks, where you're talking about your day. It's like the off-ramp from somebody's busy day at work or at home where they can be more fully present with the group. It's a transition. And it's so important because this is where we build trusting relationships. This is where we learn to get to know each other on a different level. It's where we begin to get ourselves ready to be able to talk about what we're learning in group. Now, early on, this is going to take a little bit more work and intentionality. I recommend that you ask a simple question to get things started. Maybe it's as simple as what was a high point and low point of your week, or maybe it's something more emotive or memorable, like share a memory of the town that you grew up in, or get people laughing and talking about failed first dates or blind dates or wedding mistakes. Ask people to bring out their high school yearbook and get folks just laughing and talking and connecting. And here's what's going to happen is when you do that, people will begin to open up emotionally. And when we open up emotionally, we're more likely to be open intellectually. So connecting is so important. And you can start that really well by letting your group members know what they can expect. Send them a text and tell them what question you're going to ask, or send them an email to let them know what group is going to look like. And then connect. Prioritize relationships. Take a few minutes and make sure you're leaning in together. One more best practice tip about connecting, and that is Get out of the circle. You've probably been talking about the importance of getting out of a row and into a circle. And one way that you can really connect is get out of the circle. Go explore a new restaurant together. Go do an activity together. Have a service project together. And you'll learn more about the people in your group by being shoulder to shoulder than sometimes you'll learn by always sitting in a circle. The first thing that we do in every group is we connect. If you're kind of type A like me and you're tempted to rush past this part because you're ready to get to the meat, ready to get to the good stuff, let me encourage you, your group is so much better if you prioritize connecting. Let me ask you this question. What can we do to create environments where people feel like they belong? That's the target on the wall for us as leaders. Think about that question, and we'll come back the next 2 videos to talk about how we learn together and apply together.